Hello everyone, this is Devamitra from Foundation Computer Solutions Global Private Limited. Hope you guys are doing well, right? So guys, in my previous sessions, I've talked about so many things. I've tried to provide you the best knowledge as per my knowledge. So in my today's session, I'm going to talk about something that is what kind of interview questions can be asked in an interview regarding Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay, so guys, let's get started. So the first interview questions can be what are the different types of data extensions? There are three types of data extensions. The first one is standard, second one is filtered, and third one is random. So standard used to create a new data extension and add custom field as needed. Filtered, select an existing data extension and filter out the records by defining a criteria. Random, select a percentage of number of subscribers for a source data extension. So what are the difference between AMP script or SSJ? So AMP script is mainly used to personalization. It is easy to learn and can better handle use cases where each subscriber needs to see unique content than SSJs. SSJs is mainly used to integrations and includes additional features like arrays, array function, JSON parsing, and don't exist in AMP script or AMP script. Okay. In general, most of the tasks can be performed using ARM script, but it depends on the use cases, functions supported, and advantages of choosing one over the other. So, mention the different entry sources in Journey Builder. API event, audience, cloud pages, data extensions event, Google Analytics 360 in-app message event, inbound chat, mobile app event, push message event, and Salesforce data. So explain the difference between lookup, VLOOKUP versus lookup rows versus lookup ordered rows. So lookup retrieve a single record from a data extension. Lookup rows retrieve a set of records from a data extension. The maximum is 2000. Lookup ordered rows retrieve more than 2000 records and sort them based on one or more fields. This might cause some performance issues. So what is the syntax of synchronized object data extension in SQL? Considering the contract object as an example, querying a parent-based unit, select name from contact Salesforce. Querying a child business unit, select name from entry contact and Salesforce if the data is synced at parent unit. What are the personalization strings? It is a string-based identifier enclosed in a delimiter which can be included in messages or landing pages. There are two types of process, that is attribute strings, and the second one is system strings. So what is called attribute strings? Derive the values from a field in a data extension or an attribute related to contact or subscriber. What is system strings? System defines strings which display output based on the context of contact or subscriber. Example, email address and mobile number, etc. So what is the difference between goal criteria and exit criteria? So goal criteria defines the goals as per business needs to understand how your customers interact with the brand. It can also act as exit criteria once the goal is reached. So what is exit criteria? If you want the contacts to exit the journey based on specific criteria. What is the purpose of using different business units? Maintain separate branding based on the regions and geography, etc. When the information is not to be shared across business units, helps to keep the data organized, restricts data access to the users from other business units. So explain the difference between models of in SFMC. So the first one is list used when there are less than 50,000 records. A limited set of attributes lowered data import speed, trigger welcome email when subscriber is added and set up double opt-in options. So data extensions used when there are equal or greater than 50,000 records. No limit on the attributes. High data import speed, maintain the relational and the historical data ability to use publication list or manage unsubscribers. So what are the various options to handle unsubscribe when dealing with business units in SFMC? The enterprise level is if unsubscribed, the subscribers also get unsubscribed for all the child business unit. Child level, subscribers are only unsubscribed from the current child business unit. So write a query to display all the unique opens for a specific email in last 30 days. So select job ID, email, name, event date, email address, subscribe key. From job join open on J, job ID, join subscribers on subscriber ID, where is unique is equal to 1 and event date and dated and generated get date and email ID, my email ID. So mention the difference between different types of entry settings and splits and weights in journey. Entry settings, no re-entry. Re-entry at any time. Re-entry only after exiting. So splits. Decision splits define criteria to filter out the contracts. Engagement splits determine the next step based on open splits. Random splits split the contracts randomly to determine which email version performs better. So wait by duration, define the wait time after which the contact will move to the next step. Wait by attribute, evaluate the contacts based on the attribute data. Wait until date, specify the date and time for the wait period to end. Wait until event. Set up an API event, log the data in a data extension, add filter criteria and maximum wait period. Wait and unique chat response. This is a WhatsApp chat message feature. Wait until push engagement event. Select the push message and configure based on engagement. So what is the difference between Journey Builder and Automation Studio? So Journey Builder is multiple entry sources, has multiple entry sources. It can create or update the sales service cloud object records. It has additional communication channels that Automation Studio, more options to interact with the sales service cloud, and it has the option to build, use custom activities that integrate with external systems. So what is Automation Studio? Automation Studio involves data management activities, script activities, and FTP capabilities. Journey can be triggered from the automation. Ability to import reports from sales service cloud. Automation be triggered based on file drop in FTP, AWS, or Azure. Blob Google Cloud is not currently supported. So how will you set a journey to send out the communications only between 9 to 5? Deliver window options can be used to specify the time. So mention the components of send classification. The first one is sender profile, includes the form name and from email. Delivery profile, specify the IP address to use and physical mailing address mentioned in the email footer. So can spam classification. Commercial includes promotion advertisement to promote the products or services, must include to an unsubscribe mechanism. The transactional in nature, example, password reset, transaction receipts, etc. Optional to have an unsubscribe feature. So what are the steps for the contact deletion or process? So the first one is initiation process. Select the contacts from your list data extension to be deleted. Suppression period. Contact information remains in your account, but you can't view or access it. Final deletion. Marketing Cloud removes deleted contact information from your account. This process can only be performed at the parent business unit, not at the child level. The default suppression period was for 14 days. So now it's changed for to 2 days, but can be modified as needed. So what are the different levels of unsubscribes? List level, master level, and global level. So unsubscribe from a specific publication list, master level, unsubscribe at the account level, global level, unsubscribe from all the accounts. So how to select the subscribers with the highest referral points using SQL? So use row number function in SQL. What is IP worming? It is a process to build up for at least 30 days the reputation of your marketing cloud account by sending the emails from your new IP, starting with a small volume and then increasing the volume gradually. This will help to improve the deliverability rates, build a good reputation with the ISPs, and improve the chances of inbox placement. Okay. So what are the publication list? It is a list of subscribers who have opted into receive the communications. For example, consider three lists: brand A, B, and C. If the subscriber opts out of the brand A, then they can still receive the communication from B and C. So mention different types of segment the data. The first one is data filters. The second one is SQL, used to filter out the records from a data extension. SQL use the where statement and specify the criteria and segment the data. So what is the difference between core and platform library? So core library mainly used for interactions with Email Studio via SOAP or SOAP API call and accomplished tasks and landing pages, where AMP script or AMP script does not provide appropriate function. In order to utilize core, you will need to call in the library via platform load. Okay, so platform library contains more functions that than the similar to AMP script or AMP script that can be used in messages and landing pages. It has better web API and application capabilities than AMP script, included in the default declaration block, and does not need to be called to be utilized. So how to include personalization in an email without using AMP script? Use the option dynamic content under the content builder, where the content is displayed based on rules defined. So what is the difference between the if and in IAM script? So the condition true false output can be stored in a variable. If is IIF and if simple conditional statement. So what are the steps to send the data for SFMC to FTP using Automation Studio? Step 1, SQL will store the data in a data extension. Step 2, data extract, select data extension extract option and specify the external key of data extension from the above step. Step 3, file transfer, move the file from safe house to FTP. What are auto suppression lists? So what are the auto suppression lists? Auto suppression lists are used to suppress the sends automatically for all the subscribers part of the list. It can include the competitors or subscribers addressed with bad deliverability issues. So what are the different ways to unsubscribe a subscriber? If can be done using any of the below options. Manually select the subscriber and import the list under all subscribers. Use the log unsub event property in AMP script. Create the subscriber object using AMP script. Feedback loops. Set up reply mail management, that is RMM, to handle the request. List harder unsubscribe like links next to sender name in the email. So subscription center. So how to create, update and retrieve records from the service cloud. Use AMP script functions, create Salesforce object, update single Salesforce object and retrieve Salesforce object. So what is the difference between the insert D and insert data? Insert data are row, insert a row in a data extension and returns the number of rows inserted by the operation. This function only works in a landing page, so microsite page or cloud page, or in an SMS message in mobile connect. Insert D, insert the row in a data extension, but not no output is returned. This function only works in an email. So how will you capture the data in SFMC from a third-party form? There are various options to achieve this. Some for handlers come with Salesforce connectors, which requires you to enter the credentials, select the D and map in the fields. Other forms handles make a post request to marketing cloud used posting post URL, client ID and data extension external key. Embed a cloud page in a external website using iframe. So connect the form to sales service. cloud and pool the data into SFMC using Marketing Cloud Connector Leverage API. So guys, these are the top 30 questions can be asked in an interview of Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So in my today's session, I have tried to provide you the best question answers. In my another session, I am going to give you answers of another questions. So in PCS Global, we are providing the training in Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Salesforce Admin, Salesforce Developer part. So if you're interested to learn Salesforce, kindly communicate with us. Our internship programs are going on. Our trainings are already going on. So if you wanted to know about technologies like Java or Python, Java DevOps, data science, data analytics, AI, machine learning, and all these technologies you can be learned by our side, because in PCS Global we are giving you the opportunity to learn technologies to get the part of PCS Global, to be the part of PCS Global, and to get the best uh, technical knowledge from our side. So kindly connect with us and get the best from our side. My number is going on in the description box. It's 8670117742. It's 8670117742. Kindly connect with me and get the best from PCS Global. So this is for now, guys. Bye for now.